Hey, what's going on, Fuji fam? Vlogger, you're gonna want to stick around and check out this video because I'm sharing with you what I think is, hands down, the best vlog lens. Let's go. All right, guys, allow me to introduce myself real quick. Jared Quackenbush here. I'm a professional photographer, videographer, and my marketing agency only uses Fujifilm cameras. We have about 10 Fujifilms and we've been shooting with them for probably over 5 years now. Big fan of the system, and believe it or not, we vlog a lot. Don't let the inactivity of this channel fool you. We do vlog quite a bit. Most of the time that's making it on our company page, but I wanted to make this quick video to tell you about this new lens that I'm really excited about, the Viltrox 13mm f1.4. We're normally vlogging with the Fuji, it's an old lens, the Fujifilm 14mm f2.8. It's a great little lens. The autofocus is really noisy, kind of dated, but it gets the job done. Now, I know I'm a little late on this video, but it was harder to get my hands on this lens than I thought. And I have a lot of big trips coming up with the business and we've needed to purchase some other gear, but so pumped to finally get our hands on this new Viltrox lens. I did want to just share kind of like my thoughts and first impressions, and that is, wow, vlogging with this type of depth of field is not something that crop sensor videographers get to do very often. With the smaller sensor, you know, if we're shooting with an f2.8, it's normally like an f4 on a full frame. So to get this type of bokeh and depth of field is not something you always want when vlogging, because sometimes the goal is to actually show where you're at, but it's nice to have for low light and for that look if that's what you're going for. So to jump right into it, my first impressions of this lens is it's built pretty solid. It's heavy, much heavier than my 14mm 2.8, and I'm really impressed with the build and so far the autofocus. Now you can't see this, but I have face and eye detection on my camera right now, and it is just like locked onto my eye, which if you're a Fujifilm shooter, you know the struggles with autofocus sometimes. But just really impressed with it, how well it's at least locking on me right now. And when we get into the computer and edit it, we'll see how it does hunting, but I have not updated it or anything like that. Otherwise, we're shooting an aperture priority on a Fuji XS10, which is, believe it or not, normally how we shoot our vlogs. Some of the most important qualities for me when vlogging when it comes to gear is weight, autofocus capabilities, ease of use, and I will say that so far the autofocus has been great. The weight is a bit heavy, but I love that it's wider. It's 13 mils. I don't have to extend my arm all the way out like I normally would on some of my other lenses, like the Fuji 16-55, which zooms. This, my elbow's bent. I can kind of hold it pretty close to my face without being right into it. It focuses pretty close. Let's see. That's focused. And my forehead is touching my shotgun microphone, so that gives you an idea of how close I am to the camera. I just wanted to jump on here and share my first impressions that I'm just excited about using a lens with this type of build quality that's 13 mils and f1.4. We're headed to Africa next week. Trust me, we're gonna be vlogging most of that experience. I just can't wait to bring you along in the adventure. We're shooting a documentary using Fujifilm for all the cameras, and it's gonna be a great time. Excited to use this lens. If you have any questions, there's a lot of great reviews out there already, but drop them below and I'll include them in my final review video. That's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have an absolute great day. Peace.